7:22, and you're listening to BBC Radio Norfolk. Good morning. Let's cross to Wally Webb now. Wally is at the BBC this morning. No, not this BBC. He's already been here. He's now, aren't you, Wally, at the British Bed Company.
Yes, another BBC.
This is a new business opening in Norwich today, and you've gone for a lie down.
It certainly is, but do you know this is on a very old part of Norwich? I suspect in the Second World War that there was a lot of manufacturing going on here, because just off Salhouse Road near to Mousehold Heath is this large industrial area, and one of the large units here has just been converted to what you could call Norwich's latest industry. Someone who started in this business 8 years ago. Let me introduce you to Andrew Kerry. Andrew,
good morning to you.
I don't think you'll mind if I very succinctly say you left school, you started work in a shop selling mattresses, you thought, I can do this myself. You set up your business. It became known as Mattress Man. 8 years on, you're that successful. You're going to start manufacturing here.
Yes, we are. We thought it was something a little bit different to do in Norwich as an industry, but we thought we're going to give it a go. Yeah. We haven't really got the skill set here, but we're training these local boys up to make mattresses for the first factory ever in Norwich.
Big brick-built building with windows all down the sides, the old typical factory unit with the A-frame steel holding up the corrugated roof. It gives you plenty of space, and we've got a corridor here that we're working down, full of stuff. I see. What's this fabric on the left here?
On the left here we've got fillings from Huddersfield. All of our materials for the mattresses and all of our springs are British sourced. We've got springs on the right-hand side here, pocket springs and standard Bonnell springs that we've also sourced from the Huddersfield area. We're quite proud of buying British materials.
What is it then that makes it still competitive in today's market?
Buying from British suppliers? Well, nowadays the British industries have got to compete against the Turkish industry and the Chinese industry for springs, but obviously with the dollar and the transport costs at the moment, they're able to do this again, which is fantastic.
And similarly, of course, with the finished product too, you'd have been buying those in from abroad, would you? Not
necessarily, no. There's still a very big industry for the mattress industry. It's just that we thought a few of the big companies over the last few years have been a bit unsteady with the recent climate. So we thought we'd actually start making them ourselves to be a bit more stable and secure, and obviously create a new brand for the UK.
And of course jobs, let's talk about that.
Oh, definitely. We've employed 10 people locally, which is obviously a brand new industry, and hopefully by the end of the year we'll be up to 20.
This is incredible, of course. We've got all the raw materials down here. So the springs are all rolled up. In fact, they come all compressed. But if you go through the doors at the end there, you've just commissioned a quilting machine, you believe the only one in the city.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's a brand new quilting machine. The guys have been here this week setting up. It's a multi-needle. There's around about 64 needles running on this machine at any one point in time. And our first quilting that came off was love hearts.
Right. Okay.
We can make any design that you like actually on the quilting. We can even write people's names on it.
So you're going to this is going to be your own brand. This is going to be a Norwich-generated brand, is it?
It is. It's the British Bed Company. We can also make brands for other people as well. So if we have other independent stores that want their own range of mattresses with their own names on them, that's possible for us to do that also.
Manufacturing, of course, Andrew, is very different to just selling mattresses, isn't it? Has it been difficult for you?
It's all very easy with Mattress Man, just to order mattresses and they turn up 7 days later in a plastic bag. So this has been totally different for us as a company. So we've brought specialists in to actually design the factory and create the workflow for the factory.
And putting the mattresses together, are there different ways that you can manufacture a mattress?
Oh, there is. Firstly, we've got the quilting machine, which just layers on the top as one big quilt of fillings, and then you can hand tuft the mattress as well, which secures the filling, which is the old-fashioned way of making them. We do both processes here in the Norwich factory.
Where will you take it from here?
Oh, who knows what's going to happen in 2013, but I'd like to take the brand all across the UK in all of the high streets.
And if you can do it, as they always say, if you can do it in this climate, then things can only get better.
Definitely. It's not been easy times, but who knows what's around the corner.
All right, well, thank you very much. There we are, an introduction to a brand new industry for Norwich, which, of course, was famous, Matthew, wasn't it, for his shoes, mainly. We were very famous for shoes. Now, could be mattresses the next
Springs.
thing. Yes, that's right. You want to see them. They're works of art, the springs these days.
Well, no matter what the economic outlook, Wally, we're always going to need a mattress to lie on, aren't we?
Very true.
That's our thought for the day. Thank you, Wally, there with Mattress Man. And yeah, great to hear there's some Some manufacturing returning to Norwich. That's good news.